So, tell us about Sean Chandler.
Well, he's someone we met before we even saw him. We heard his sound. We got to Liverpool, walking into the rehearsal room, where we could hear this trumpet rasping out.
It was the first thing we heard, and we were like, OK,
yeah,
whoever's doing that,
that's the guy we're coming here for.
Yeah.
Wow, let's look at Sean.
Well, I like the trumpet because it's, you can play it loudly. I love the fact that it's very easy to play as well. You can do that, you can more or less play a trumpet. It grabs people's attention when you play, it's good.
Back there.
I'm so deaf, sorry about that. When I was 3 months old, I contracted meningitis. And as a result of the fever which you have when you have meningitis, I lost my hearing, permanently damaged the nerve endings in my ears. And even though I've gone through life with a hearing problem, it's never really been a massive stumbling block for me. I've always managed to work around things.
It sounds fantastic. Do you model yourself on a certain band leader? You've got a lot of energy there.
I think you need to answer that question.
Energy?
No, she said, do you model yourself on a certain band leader?
Well. My hearing will never get better. It's something that I've accepted. It's quite hard to accept, actually. But my hearing, the nerve endings are permanently damaged in my ears. I've been told it could get worse. I've been told in the past that I could lose my hearing altogether. But I'm still here, still handsome, obviously.
1, 2, 3.
Often when we're doing gigs, Sean will be very concerned with being as close to the drum kit as he possibly can, because he often feels the beat through the vibrations.
You can hear through your feet. I can feel the sound going through my trumpet, and that's sometimes a good way of determining where a note is, as well as the vibrations here as well. Keeping time is very easy if you've got a conductor at the front doing this. You know where the beat is. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Soweto.
My concern would be, how do you just not wow people, but make them cry, make them sort of sit on the edge of their seat with suspense?
He's just got that sound that immediately will take over the room. You know, and what else are you looking for? You know?
In a big band context, perhaps it would work, but when he might be the only brass element within an ensemble, if he doesn't have that breadth, that dynamic range.
I think he will have. You know, okay. I don't say we saw it necessarily that day, but he's got the technique for it. You know, definitely.
It might be that we need that track that stands out. There is that fanfare that just steps down, and we just fall into an acoustic guitar with a beautiful, you know,
that's what I'm thinking. He'd come in and it would be just whoa, and then go back out again. You know, it's a huge dynamic.
Despite the debate, Sean's solo skills on the trumpet make him the 7th member of the band.
This is Will Pound. He lives in a very, very small flat with his girl.
Collier's Wood.
In Collier's Wood.
South London, mate.
I had open heart surgery when I was very, very young. I needed to improve my breathing. So I picked up the harmonica and started learning to breathe fast and slow and just using breathing exercises. It seemed to have made it a lot better, and luckily at the moment I'm quite healthy, which is a good thing. I'm not going to drop dead at any point.
You know, being dyslexic, how does that work with you? How do you make that work?
I mean, for example, I can't read a score. I can't read music at all. However, my memory of music is quite good. I don't know why, but I can remember loads of stuff.
All by ear?
Yeah, all by ear. My dyslexia, I'd say that I get cross about it because I think, why can't I do that? Why doesn't my brain allow me to learn that. I've even come up with my own system of reading music where I use colours on the ledger lines, or either that or put them on the dots, and so I learn which colour is which note.
Ah, so you can associate tones by colours.
Yeah.
Have you written music yourself?
Yeah,
I'd really be interested to hear what you play as an artist, because obviously...
An original.
Well, I'll play a piece which I named after my favourite sweet. It's called Turkish Delight. I think if I learnt to read music, I think my style would change, because I'm an improviser and I taught myself. So I think if I was not resigned to the dots, you know, the notes, I think it would change the way I play.
Nice, man.
He was playing, defying you not to like it. You know, he's looking back from you two, you're just
like impossible to impress, and he was there like looking at both of you. Great enthusiasm. Come on, guys, you know it all, but I'm going to move you. I thought Will Pound was really exciting. Hearing him play with such enthusiasm and such musicality, I thought was really exciting. Instruments like this are being lost nowadays. You know, the harp isn't something you find someone that plays that level.
There's only really 2 in London that you can book for sessions.
Do you find that?
And I think he's right up there with them, who are professional.
Okay, well, exciting
good,
stuff, right. And now, this is little Jack Brennan.
What a talent.
I mean, the kid, you know, it's typical, you know, it's the stigma of you look at this kid and you think, do you know what I mean? What the hell, he's going to steal my car. But he's a lad, and he's a beatboxer from Morecambe, of all places. Would you believe that?
So, Jax, what are we going to hear?
Something which I've been learning over the last few months. It's five different noises at the same time, and that's all. My dad went to jail when I was like three years old. It came out when I was like 9. Went back in again for another 2 years. Got back out again, and now so my dad's really been in and out of jail most of my life, really. 5 samples.
Watch out! Stand back!
Whoa, stand back!
Give us some space!
First sample. Throughout all that, music's like something to keep my mind focused on and stuff. Second sample. Third sample. Fourth sample.
How can you do this? Impossible. You can't do it.
Now at the same time. Start with the first.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Music, it keeps me straight-headed, not drinking and not staying up all hours, you know, and that, it really helps me out a lot.